There are things you may not have seen or experienced in your relationship that would have made your life interesting and given you a memorable love experience because you are not with the right person. When you are in a relationship that God wants for you, you are going to know it by the things you see and the things that will begin to happen. 4 signs that is the relationship God wants for you. Number 1, when your spouse is sacrificial. For many years, everybody has been on their own, growing in the pool of their experience, and they would have seen and received many gestures from people that have, in turn, affected their way of thinking, and that has shaped their life and given them some lifestyle and orientation that might not be generally seen in everyone. People's experiences sometimes make them become who and what they do not want to become. To know if there is any chance of a relationship to work, check the major actors in that relationship. Are they willing to sacrifice something for it to work? Your time, your energy, your intellect, your ideas, and sometimes your dying time. Those days you do not have the strength to indulge in things. Those periods you wish you can be alone, but because you have someone you must talk to, walk with, keep warm and give company, you have to forget about your inconveniences. Then you have to sacrifice your own time to give another person leisure, but in you, it is additional exhaustiveness. If they are willing to play this part, then there is a chance for it to make good progress. Though you may have gotten the skill to relate with people, though you may have gotten the experience and you know how it is in a relationship, but there is something that gives a relationship the chance to do well, and that is the decision from the people in that relationship to give it all it needs to succeed. For anything to be accomplished, there must be a life of sacrifice that will be given. The ultimate price must be paid, and when this price is paid, or where there is a willingness to pay the price needed for the sacrifice to work, then it is certainly going to work. But in a situation where there is no willingness, in a situation where everyone involved is always expecting the other to be the victim of their luxury and happiness, then it will always not work out. Now you are going to ask these questions. Are you willing to give up your comfort for another person? Will you smile when everything around you does not warrant you to smile, but because you want to keep the smile on the other person's face to make them happy? Will you go to the extreme to see that the relationship works even if it is not convenient for you? The response you get will always be what you will work with. Life is not ideal, but we human beings make it ideal for ourselves. There is no happiness in the world, but you can choose to be happy if you work it out. Number 2. When love is the bedrock and the driving force. Love is always the bedrock of human coexistence. You may not know what you are doing with that person until you come to the point of knowing if you are in the right relationship or you have to check for a better and serious one. The foundation that must be given to a relationship, especially an intimate relationship, is love and affection, that passion that will always draw you close to each other. You cannot be in a relationship where love is missing in the feeling. You cannot be in a relationship that you are not having an assurance of a good emotional response from your spouse and you think you are in the right relationship. What makes up a relationship is that feeling of good emotion that flows together to make you know the sweetness of the presence and the heartbeat of your spouse. Love will give you that life together. Love will show you that true concern and be patient till you make things right. Love in that relationship will bring up every good deed to ensure that the relationship is getting better and stronger each day. One sign to know the person you are in love with is not the right person and the relationship is not the right relationship for you is that the person will love you only for the gains of love. They will love you for their reason. They show you love because they want to get something from you. They show you love because with you on their side, they are going to meet the security they want. Many personal reasons may prompt someone to say or pretend to love you. So if all these benefits are no more, then you will see their love fading away and not consistent. Do not let anyone fool you with the wrong emotion. Do not let anyone talk you into falling for their selfish scheme to drain you emotionally and physically, and in the end, they will let go and move on with their life. The test of love is the feeling and the act of sacrifice that one shows towards you to ensure you are happy and comfortable. But if there is no sacrifice, then you are not in the right relationship and the person is not the right person for you. The right person should be ready to give anything before they can ask anything. The right person will give you comfort before they can ask for comfort. They should give you everything before they would ask for anything. That is a sign that you are in the right relationship with the right person. Number 3, when you have all the support that you need. Life itself is a relationship. From your beginning to the ending, you are going to need someone to walk within the journey of your life. In that relationship, the person should be able to show you the moral and emotional supports that you need to show that you are in the relationship. It is written in the words of the Lord that 1 will chase 1,000 and 2 will chase 10,000. What only you cannot do, that result that you cannot get alone, the true and the right spouse will give it to you. That place you have always dreamed to be, but you are finding it difficult to get there. There is a support system that will come to you and you will get to that place with ease. If your spouse is always eager and interested to support you, if you are getting that support from that lover of yours, if since you started that relationship, your life has changed from the struggling one to the easy one, and it is because you have a spouse that is always ready to go extra miles to support you, then you are in the right relationship. Though life is all about relationship, it is not just about the relationship alone. It is about the fruits that are produced in that bond. What fruits are you two producing? Is the relationship productive at all? Are you seeing yourself getting better? These are the parameters to check a good and progressive relationship, and when you apply the check and see negative results with all the efforts and times invested already, you have to know that something is wrong somewhere. You have to know that a relationship that is not producing good results is not the plan of the Lord for you. So you have to let go and move on, trusting God for the best one. Number 4, when your lover respects and plans with you. No one will show you real love without having an interest in your life and future. There is no love without respect and no love without a plan for a better day. The one that God has for you will respect you, give you that solemn respect, the unending love and affection that has no condition attached to it. You will always see them finding lots of interest in your future with questions like, what are your plans for the future? What do you wish to do with the first proceeds you get from your first contract? These are ways to know how well you are in securing the future for yourself and probably those whose life has been attached to yours. You will see them ready to plan life with you. This is not found in the life of those that have nothing to do with you except for the benefit they are getting from you. What are your plans? Because they are always ready to plan with you. They are always ready to go the rough road with you. And they are not after the pleasure they can get from you, even when they will help and stand by you to help you get out of the tough and hard times. The one God has for you will stand by you always, no matter the condition of things and the circumstances surrounding your life. They see ahead of you and they want to run the race with you. You are not walking alone when they are with you. This is what the one God has for you will do for you. When you have someone with such mentality and characters towards you, do not let them go. Keep them. These are great signs that you are in that relationship that God wants for you.